Is Roku stock a buy now? That's a question that many investors are asking after Roku announced its latest earnings report for its quarter four earnings. And in reaction, the stock tumbled in its worst one-day decline on record, going down by over 22%. Although Roku, which is traded on NASDAQ, the ticker symbol ROKU, has reported earnings that beat Wall Street expectation, the stock tumbled given its missing of revenue expectation and its warning of continued supply chain disruptions impacting them. Roku reported net income of $23.7 million or 17 cents a share on total revenue of $865.3 million. Wall Street consensus estimate called for earnings of 5 cents a share and revenue of $894 million, according to FactSet. Today, Pivotal Research Analyst Jeffrey Lodarzak lowered his rating on Roku shares to sell from a hold rating following the firm's mixed fourth quarter report. He also cut his price target for Roku to $95 from an original $350. He pointed to mixed fourth quarter results and expectations of rising expenses amid slower than expected revenue growth for this adjustment to the price. According to this analyst, the bottom line is with increasing competition, a potential significantly weakening global economy, a market that is not rewarding non-profitable tech names with long pathways to profitability, and our new target price, we are reducing our rating on Roku from hold to sell. Some of the key positive highlights from Roku's 2021 annual financial report include their total net revenue growing 55% year over year to reach $2.76 billion. Moreover, their platform revenue increased 80% year over year to reach $2.28 billion. Roku's active accounts reached 60.1 million in quarter four of 2021, which is a net increase of 8.9 million active accounts from quarter four of 2020. It is worth mentioning that Roku is the number one TV streaming platform by hours streamed in each of the three largest North American markets, that is the US, Canada, and Mexico. Globally, Roku users streamed a record amount of 19.5 billion hours in quarter four and 73.2 billion hours in 2021 in total, which was nearly double the hours that were streamed in 2019 before the pandemic. In a letter to shareholders, Roku has indicated that despite the overall strong net new active accounts in 2021, the growth rates slowed some in the second half of the year. They believe that the slowdown in quarter four was in large part attributable to global supply chain disruptions that have impacted the US TV market. Some of Roku's TV original equipment manufacturer partners were hit particularly hard with inventory challenges, which negatively impacted their unit sales figures and market share in Q4. In 2021, the Roku operating system remained number one selling smart TV operating system in the US, representing more than 1 in 3 smart TVs sold. Looking ahead, Roku sees first quarter revenue in 2021 at about $720 million. However, this was below the consensus of $748.5 million for the quarter, which suggests again why the stock suddenly had a massive decline in reaction to these announcements and news. The company, Roku, has told investors that it sees delayed advertising spending in sectors affected by supply chain issues to continue into 2022, which will impact how Roku is able to monetize content. Roku has also said that its slower growth was due to supply chain disruption in the television market, which it expects it to continue into 2022. A look at Roku's consolidated balance sheet shows over $3 billion in current assets by the end of December 2021, well surpassing the company's current liabilities of $729 million, resulting in a current ratio of over 1, which is desirable for the companies. The current ratio measures a company's ability to pay current or short-term liabilities, such as debt and payables, with its current or short-term assets, including cash, inventory, and receivables. What's more, Roku has over $4 billion in total assets, exceeding its total liabilities of almost $1.3 billion, giving it a healthy balance sheet. Are you buying shares of Roku stock at this time, given its massive decline? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it beneficial and gained something of value from it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from the video as well. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Here on Momentum Finance, we post every week several videos about investing, whether it's investing in the stock market, cryptocurrency, and real estate, as well as ways to reach financial freedom. Thank you, and we hope to see you next time.